Welcome to another episode of Urbane Wildlife with me, Fritz Huxley. Now today I'm interviewing a lovely gentleman who once was a crack fanatic. His name's Leroy. Oleroy. Leroy, nice to meet you.
Good to see you.
Would you like to tell the camera a little bit about yourself?
I was an undercover police officer. I was infiltrating the crack fanatics. But it all went tits up. These abominations, they need to be exterminated, Fritz.
No, I disagree actually. I think it's good. I like animals, you know. I think the more adults we've got around... Well,
you wouldn't let a lion or a tiger walk around the streets.
Well, this is true, and this is why I'm campaigning for a petting zoo for them, but to just wipe them out, I mean, why?
They raped me, Fritz.
You poor dear. They raped you?
They raped me and they gave me AIDS.
I'm awfully sorry to hear that, but you can't blame them all for this.
I can. There was 50 of them, Fritz. 50.
50 crack fanatics raped you.
At the same time.
At the same time.
At the same time.
I bet. Did it hurt?
A lot. But I prefer it. I can't make love to a woman anymore. I make love to men.
So, could you fill us in a little more on how you managed to infiltrate the dwellings of a crack fanatic?
Yeah, I got my assignment just like every other day. I found their main hive. I'm going to call it a hive.
A hive?
Yes. They started by giving me the crack. At first I was not up for that kind of thing, but I had to do my job properly. I started injecting the crack into my testicles.
Testicles?
Yes.
Is that the quickest way to get into the system?
Yes. They started trusting me a lot after that. I guess that's why they wanted to rape me so much, because of the testicles. I believe it gave off a scent, or I don't know, Fritz.
Did they pay you for this sex?
With crack, yes.
Crack?
I had to, I'm sorry, Fritz, I just need a moment.
I understand, but it doesn't sound so much like they was raping you to me as pimping you to themselves.
They ran out of crack to give me for free, so I had to proclaim the crack on my own terms. I contacted my superiors at the police station. They would not pay for such things, so I had to beg, you know, asking people for 60p for the bus, the train, etc.
Yes, but I know that's just a ruse.
It is a ruse. I wanted crack back in my testicles again.
And are you clean now?
Mostly.
Mostly. How was weaning yourself off?
Well, after the raping, I thought to myself, I can't do this anymore, so I started injecting the crack into my arse instead. Into
your sphincter or your buttock?
Sphincter, for
Into the sphincter?
Because they'd already been there, they didn't want to...
Did that not attract them to it more?
Surprisingly, no, Fritz.
Paradox.
Indeed. They need to be exterminated, because how many more people will this happen to?
Well...
They're still out there, Fritz.
I have to say, you know, I've infiltrated many a dwelling of a crack fanatic, or hive as you prefer to call it, and I've never once been raped. Not even fingered.
Don't know, Fritz.
Maybe
you're one of the lucky ones.
Maybe that's what it is. I am very highly, especially skilled and trained in dealing with these creatures, you know. Me and Danther, we're quite the team. He doesn't understand me, and I don't understand him, but we've got some bloody good footage. Yes, it sounds a rather traumatic event, really.
It was. This was the place, Fritz.
Here?
This is where the raping actually occurred. All 50 of them.
All 50 rapists lingered here.
They formed a queue for it.
I can see the bed. Danther, come. I know this may be upsetting for you, Leroy, but is this where it happened?
Not on the bed, Fritz. That's where the sat down while they waited. I was actually raped, bent over this log, this stone.
You bent over this log and buggered.
Yes, Fritz.
I'm so sorry. I really am. I mean, I can tell this is the dwellings of a crack fanatic, a feral one at that.
I believe we're safe at this time of day.
Oh yes, I found a building all the way over there where they occupy. It's to them it's like a fancy hotel. So could you tell me, how many of these did you bring down in your case?
How many of them did I arrest?
Yes.
None.
You didn't make a single arrest.
I couldn't bring myself round to it. They used my own handcuffs against me.
And what did your superiors at the police station have to say about the fact you'd got away on an undercover investigation and come back a homosexual crack fanatic?
They fired me. And
They fired you for having a body full of crack and semen.
they laughed at me and they fired me. And
That's just dreadful. And then well, I'm awful sorry. Let's get out of here before it brings back any more unhappy memories.
I can feel the semen already. I'd like to leave.
Let's go. I'm terribly sorry.
The place I'm about to show you, Fritz, this is where the worst moment of my entire life happened.
The worst moment of your life?
Indeed.
Where is it?
Just over here.
Here?
The worst moment of my entire life happened right in that corner.
The worse than the raping?
Infinitely. This is where I came off the crack.
This is where you turkeyed off the crack?
Yes, I sat here until it worn off, and it was horrible.
This is filthy. I will not lie, this is absolute filthy. How somebody could think about sitting down here is
I had to.
beyond me.
At least I could hear the trains going past to realise that I wasn't comatose. I was awake for the whole 10 minutes it took.
Did the trains somehow relax you?
Yeah, but so much worse than the raping. I would happily take the raping 1,000 times than to sit there for another minute.
We'll leave then. You know, I wouldn't want you to be upset.
Thank you, Fritz.
So yes, I'm terribly sorry if we brought up some traumatic memories, but you see, it's very important for me to get your message out. I've got a lot of viewers who are trying to imitate me, and you know, emulate me, sorry. And I'm trying to explain to them just how dangerous this is. You know, just because you see me, Fritz Huxley, entering the dwellings of a crack fanatic or climbing down a sewer in pursuit of a mamba mong, you know, doesn't mean that just anyone can do it. And this man is proof of that, you know. This man was a police officer. This man was a police officer. He was, and you know, you've heard what happened to him. So please, viewer, don't try to be like me, because you may end up like him. Fair enough, yes?
Yes.
So, I appreciate you letting us get your message out to the public. Are you going to be okay?
Yeah, I believe so. I hope this educates the people.
Well, it's on education television. So, there you have it. My name's Fritz Huxley. This here is Leroy, Oleroy. Of course, I've got my cameraman, Danther, Hughes. And I'll see you next time. As usual, stay safe, and remember I love you. Goodbye.